You guys, my head hurts. This might be the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's real. It looks like a concept, but the Mustang Crossover? Who the hell asked for this thing? And look at it. It's sort of like an Edge, sort of with the front end of a Mustang. I'm just confused by what this thing is. And they say, oh, it will go like hell, says Ford. Well, it also looks like hell, too. And as one of my friends pointed out, this was designed by Focus Group. And the ground clearance? Why? It suffers from the same thing as the Supra. Don't put the Mustang name on something else. You want to name this something else? Fine, but you're going to have to change the front end and not call it a Mustang. But are we just like debasing everything into some sort of crossover to save a buck or to combine everything? There's a reason why certain cars were made. There's a legit reason why the Mustang exists, why a truck exists, why a crossover exists, and why they're called different things. I didn't like it when the Charger went to 4 doors because that made no sense. The original Charger didn't have 4 doors, and neither did the Mustang. This just, it boggles the mind. It boggles the mind. Okay, and here's what it says. Ford is dead serious about its electrification plans. Fine, I'm cool with that. You want to make an electric vehicle? Awesome. More power to you. Blue Oval Company wants to have a hybrid PHEV or all-electric version of every model in addition, which will launch with electric. Fine. Again, electric cars are going to be awesome when they happen. When you can give me a 500-mile range, charge the battery in under 20 minutes and have them go really fast, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Until then, not so much. One of the new members of the lineup, this is hard to read, it's painful, will be a Mustang-inspired crossover, which is scheduled to arrive in the market sometime next year. Oh, please don't make this. Please, please, please. This is the ugliest thing I've ever looked on, honestly. Their previous electrified vehicles, as the Focus Electric and Fusion Energy C-Max PHEV, were best known for their good fuel efficiency. Well, yeah, they're electric. They're not different fuel, I guess. Right? That's why you don't say gas. You say fuel mileage, right? The new EVs will be focused on performance and efficiency together. Okay, again, talk to me about recharge time. Talk to me about the distance in which I can go on a charge on the battery. That's what I'm interested in, okay? Emphasizing new strategy automakers, Chairman Bill Ford said the Mustang-inspired crossover is going to go like hell. Yeah, it looks like one too, just FYI. And that's not just a phrase, it's a callback to the legendary Ford who told his drivers to go like hell. By the way, I've read the book. It's a cool book. And it does a pretty good way of documenting the Ford GT program in the 60s. So it's a really good book, Go Like Hell. I recommend it. But really, this is how you're going to use that phrase? You're going to cheapen the Go Like Hell phrase on that thing right there. Don't, guys, you're forcing this idea. You're really pushing this. And honestly, I hope it doesn't sell. There. I said it. I hope it doesn't sell because it's ugly and you're pushing a Mustang concept I don't think anybody asked for. Nobody says, hey, you know what? I want that Ford Edge to be like a Mustang. I don't think anybody's ever uttered those words because it wouldn't make any sense to do that. So, yeah, the famous phrase is now used to underline Ford's ambition to build highly efficient and performance-oriented electric vehicles. Highly efficient? Go like hell and efficient don't go in the same phrase because if it's going to go like hell, it's going to burn through battery. It boggles the mind, fellas. It just really does. It's either going to be green and boring or no fun or really exciting but burn a lot of fossil fuels. No, you can actually make electric vehicles very fast. I think the Teslas are testament to that. So I'm getting a headache just the more I read. Electrification has come to the point where you can do both. Yeah, we've known this. This is not anything new. They're in the advanced development stages. Guys, how did this get through committee? There's got to be 100 different people that had to sign off on this thing, and nobody had the guts to go, don't call it a Mustang. Call it something else. I don't care. Take the Mustang front end off of it, put something else, put another Ford badge on it or whatever you want to do. Hey, Mercury, why not? But don't call it a Mustang. It's the same flipping thing with the Supra. Call it something else. I don't care. But if you're going to cheapen the Mustang, and I'm not even a Ford guy, okay? I don't even like Fords that much. But if you're going to cheapen your main brand that gives you the excitement about your brand, don't cheapen it in this way. This is ridiculous. And it'll travel 300 miles on a single charge and will be fast. Yeah, okay. If it's going to be super fast, full throttle, what's that down to? A third, maybe 100 miles, if you're lucky. And we didn't talk about that. And here's the thing that really bothers me is people always kind of bash GM for building their stuff in Mexico. They all do it. Okay, it's either going to be Mexico or it's going to be China or it's going to be somewhere. Stuff gets built in other countries. Okay, it's going to take place in Mexico instead of their Ford Flat Rock plant. The Ranger plant near me in St. Paul took like 20 years to die, and they weren't selling these things, and they were just sitting on a lot. It was a waste of time, and everybody knew it was just a matter of time, and it took forever to cut through it. But my God, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It's worse than putting lipstick on a pig. This is just hideous. It's almost Road Warrior-esque with these huge wheels on the front end of a Mustang that's lifted 12 inches off the ground. I mean, my goodness. Oh. Anyway, I gotta find some Advil or a beer or something. Anyway, drop a comment in the below. What do you think? Would you actually buy this thing? I don't think you could pay me, but I don't know. Put your comments in below and try to find some Advil or something. Anyway, see ya.